Peace be with you and welcome back to my channel for another video. I thank you for being here, liking, sharing, subscribing, disliking. Whatever you feel that your spirit is guiding you to do, we thank you. If you'd like to receive notifications whenever I upload new content, I appreciate if you would just hit that notifications button so that you will get an alert every time I upload new content. So with that being said, I always give like a little short intro of what my channel entails and how it works. I have the gift of channeling messages direct from the divine, right? I've had this gift all my life. So I always tell people sometimes the message is very specific, but don't force anything that does not fit your situation. Take what relates to your life and or resonates and leave the rest of the information, because sometimes a lot of us that have these gifts, we get the download so quickly, right? Because you got to remember that a lot of us have that open channel to spirit and we're gifted. And so we're channeling those messages as they come in. So sometimes they're really, really quick. So I always say you got to really be still. I encourage you to pray, meditate on what is for your situation. So that being said, the messages have been coming in real quick today. I think this is video number 4 that I've done, but being obedient to the call, hey, I'm just the messenger. I'm going to give the message as I have to give it. So right now we are in the season still of what I'd like to call the extended judgment time, right? Because the underworld is now being judged. The higher realms, higher principalities are now being judged. And so a lot of people are really praying to the gods and the ancestors for a second chance at things that they might have lost, or relationships that should have come into fruition but did not, right? So when we think about, thank you, Spirit, when we think about divine counterparts, soulmates, high vibrating, divine feminine, divine masculine, those relationships and connections are connected for reasons beyond what people sometimes understand until you come into the true, complete understanding of who you are and what you're here to do. Those divine relationships are orchestrated by the divine because those people are supposed to do something together. Right? So it's a little bit bigger than just, oh, we're cute, he's cute, we have great sex. No, two divine people where the ancestors intercede on one another's paths and they make sure that these paths cross in life, right? On a soul level, sacred contract kind of a level, those two have an obligation to the divine, which means that it's far greater than what people truly realize, right? In so many ways. So when those divine counterparts, for whatever reason, don't come together, it really is disheartening to the divine and the plan that the divine had for their lives. But again, we all have free will and choice. And you cannot force anybody to take your cup of love. You just can't. So the people that have gone through the twin flame journey, oh, my spirit goes out to you, because I'm going to tell you something. When you think twin flame, you think, oh, great, butterflies, music, classical music, just like in the movies, and he's going to take my breath away. He going to take your breath away, because sometimes your twin is not awakened. And this relates to feminine and masculine. I just always use him more, I guess, because I'm female, obviously. But it goes both ways. Again, take it how it fits. So that's a tough thing, and I really hear the divine extending a gracious hand of holiness to people that have to walk that path, because it's very testing when you encounter your twin flame or even a high level soulmate and they don't know who you are, or they've yet to understand who they are in order to see their own reflection, and vice versa. And so here comes the conflict, the inner turmoil, when two people come together with the hopes that they're going to be in love, the hopes that they're going to be great together, they're going to have a great life, but truly misunderstanding the divine contract. It's very, very sacred, never to be taken lightly, right? So Spirit is saying that there was a lot of separation spells done on people that were meant to live abundant lives per the divine, right? So you have people that have taken their power, abused their power. They are operating for whatever reason out of jealousy, hatred. They see two beautiful people that come together in a union. They have gifts, they have power, they have deities. They know that their magic works, right? And so because they're working out of pain and hurt, and they've refused to heal, they've done things that are the unthinkable to separate two people that were supposed to be together, right? So now those works are being reviewed not only by the spirit realm, hence the 30 crows outside of my house right now squawking, okay? They are reviewing the charts. They are reviewing the work. The master of the magicians, the god of the underworlds. I mean, you talking having a conference. It's some conferencing going on between principalities, spirit realms, third dimension, fourth, fifth, 10th, however many dimensions you want to, and beyond. They are literally having a big conversation, right? Because everything has its record, everything has its own fingerprints. And so people that did things maliciously to hurt people, children, I mean, what I saw, I don't even want to bring up and give glory to anybody's work, because I know that people who don't mean well watch these channels as well, obviously, and they want to, know what's going on. Right? But Spirit is putting things in a way that things are so secure and so covered that even right now, as we speak, people are literally being stripped of their powers. They are. They know that these messages are going out into the ethers. They know it. They know that they're under judgment. So they're doing everything that they possibly can. Literally, people are lying to the spirit. I'm not kidding. With a straight face. No, I didn't do anything. I'm sorry. They screaming because these deities and these demons are now tormenting them, and they don't have the power, and they've been cut off from God to even ask for forgiveness. God is like, no, I'm going to let you sit there. Maybe now until eternity, we need to review the records. So the ancestors and the gods right now are open. They're pissed as hell, especially for people that have continued on a toxic path, that are here to break a curse. That is the way the divine orchestrates love. I want to take this person and this person. I'm going to put them together, and they are going to go on a great journey. They're both healers, right? It's a tough thing because a lot of you are out there with your twin flames running a damn muck, completely oblivious to their path. You know the path. But I see the divine saying, I'm going to put some new spiritual laws in place. Because oftentimes you meet your twin flame and they know, hey, I'm your twin flame. You can't get rid of me. And they just out here running amok, right? Acting a stone cold fool, but I'm your twin. The divine is removing you from that karmic debt. Because you're the saving grace. The divine is saying it's not fair for you to recognize your path, and your twin, who I designated for you to be with, is out here running amok, reaping the benefits of your awakening, but they refuse to be awake no more. So now where the twin is like, oh, I'm your twin, you gotta bless me. Yeah, you got to bless me, but you don't have to stay down here with me. The divine is literally, I'm not kidding, literally putting soul mates together, high vibrating soulmates. So what this divine twin flame arrangement was not able to bring to pass, the divine has said, I'm the divine. I do what I want when I want. I implement the spiritual law, and I can change the law as I see fit, because I'm understanding that some things are under review and some things are just not fair. It's like being in class and watching somebody take a test and somebody's copying off your paper. They refuse to do the work. You didn't study. You didn't do the work. You didn't heal. You didn't go within. You didn't ask the divine for true forgiveness. You didn't clear your heart from childhood trauma. You did not do the work. So why should I allow you, because a twin flame is one soul, to reap the benefits and or have that person reap the karma that you've ensued on this divine connection because you refuse to heal? The plan must still take place. The plan will still take place. The divine is saying, I'm God. I can do what it is that I want to do. So in that, family bloodlines are being examined. Akashic records are being examined. The violation of Akashic records. People broke into people's Akashic records without permission. They opened doors and had keys to doors that they opened that they did not have the authority to open. And now they're wanting to tie themselves to you so that you too can share in their karma. The divine is saying absolutely not. It won't happen. And the underworld is obedient. Above and below. Obedient to the call of what the divine is saying. The divine is saying, I'm the God above all gods. So you got all these gods. He's like, halt. Everybody shut up. Let me see what's going on here. So while the person, not necessarily the enemy, well, some people had their twin flames and they were an enemy. Some people's twin flames tried to sacrifice them, right? Peace be with you. It's a horrible feeling, especially when you know who that person is. And you're holding that space of love and light for them. And the divine comes down and says, stop, no more. And you're like, what? But no. I've been watching. I've been in a high place and I've been quiet and I've extended my hand. And now my hand and my ear has turned deaf to those people that refuse to understand who you are as a gift. The screams, the cries, the hollers. The magic isn't working anymore. People are running to their cupboards. They're getting jars. They're trying to go back to the graveyard, dig stuff up. They're trying to do all kinds of stuff. They calling on deities, gods, praying. They don't know what to do. When I say complete and total chaos, some people purposefully separated divine connections out of malicious intent and behavior, created illusions so that certain divine counterparts wouldn't see who the other one was. Intentionally, maliciously, deliberately, and compulsively, obsessively went for divine connections. Some of these people were upset. Some of these people missed out on their opportunity with their twin. They're living out karmic debt and they're tied to people that they don't want to be with. So here comes the interesting part. Because they really don't want this message to get out. They really don't want this message to be exposed to the extent that it's going to be exposed. Because the biggest trick that Satan ever pulled was making people think that he didn't exist. These people are under judgment. Twin flames are hopefully finding their way back to their divine counterparts, and time's a ticking. I pray that they find their way back in time. Because when you are a divine being on your divine path, doing the right thing, and the divine says you are no longer responsible for this person, you're no longer on an assignment. It's a cold thing, because your twin can literally feel the divine snatch your spirit away from them. Confirmation, abuse of the twin flame connection. Right? Knowing who you are, figuring you can't go anywhere, you're going to be there. I'm going to continue on this karmic path. I'm going to sleep with all these karmic people, and I'm going to do everything that I want to do because I know that you're my twin. Abuse of the twin flame power. No more. So on an encouraging level, for people that have gone through these tumultuous situations, these traumatizing, post-traumatic circumstances, right? In these relationships, on the brighter side of things, continue to do the work. Continue to love yourself enough to want more and better, because now the divine is loosing high-level soulmates, and some of us are finding that we have other divine twin flames. Yes, yes, I know. More than one. More than one twin flame. How is that possible? It's very possible. Pray about it, meditate on it, take what resonates, leave the rest. So we're here, divine beings, we're here. The Most High is moving us to sacred places and spaces that cannot be accessed anymore by those people that we were a gift to. And when we say gift, it doesn't mean that we've been exempt from any trials or judgment. If you know that you know that you know, the divine judges the divine ones quick. You do something bad, like right away, confirmation. You do something bad, like right away, the divine will send something in quick to correct you. You like, God. Confirmation. So it's something to consider, you know. It really is. One moment, I have to answer this message because it's divine confirmation. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. So yeah, you know, the abuse of the twin flame. A lot of people had rank, power, authority. They abused it. And I hear the divine saying, pray for them. Even still, moving in a spirit of forgiveness. Because we too are still being tested. There are blessings that come along with this level of high vibration. Some of these people, soulmates, toxic karmic soulmates, twin flames, literally are feeling your spirit leave their bodies. They're feeling your very essence and your presence be yanked away from them. They can no longer have access to you. So wherever you are, this message is very specific, I think, collectively. I don't feel that it's for one person in particular. Unfortunately, a lot of us have gone through this. A lot. Right? Cleanse your spiritual space, cleanse your physical body, you know. Thank the divine for the lesson. Open up your heart. Cleanse your solar plex, cleanse your chakras. Stay in alignment with the divine and forgive. If you're too hurt to forgive, pray. Keep praying. Help me to forgive. Because where you're going, there's so much goodness and joy and love. You won't even be able to take that energy with you. And that test is from the divine. It has nothing to do with the person that's done any harm to you. The judgments come down. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. And trust me, whew, if you could see what I see, and those who can see, let them see. A lot of twin flames on a spiritual awakening. Some of them got the message when it was too late, but they're on their awakening, which is still very much a blessing. So even if your twin flame, your soul flame, soul flame. Woo, I like a soul flame too. Even if your twin flame and your soulmate, right, didn't get the message until after they lost you, that's okay. You know why? Because when you vibrate at a level of love and forgiveness and you release that person, the plan is so divine that you're adhering to that. So you're grateful either way that that person got to their divine path. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for you. Some people didn't make it. Some people really did too much. From a twin flame level, from a personal level, from a shadow work level where the divine kept allowing them, time to heal and sending in divine beings to intercede on their behalf, pray for them. And some of them missed it. A lot of them missed it, right? So nevertheless, that is my message for the day. I thank you kindly for being here with me. I hope that you follow me on this journey at this platform. I have really good messages that I thank Spirit that I'm now able to share. Again, I know sometimes YouTube wants you to log in, but do me that favor, like, share, and subscribe. Let's get these good messages out there collectively. And I have love offering information in the description box. A love offering is not required, but if it's on your heart to give, absolutely. It supports the channel, supports the merch. We're under construction. I keep saying that before 2022, where you'll actually be able to see my face. So this is going to be fun. I'm going to have a completely different setup, stage, format, the whole nine, right? So peace be with you. Stay on your journey. I will do more parts to this video because this is so big right now, Yeah, this is a big deal. In the meantime, love yourself and you will attract your reflection. You will get exactly who you are as long as you continue to work diligently on yourself. So like I say in every video, peace be with you until next time.